VFD simulator time and wind tunnel time based on positions is now kind of more squished. So the worst teams get less time and the better teams get more time. I don't know if it's that big of a difference looking at the actual values, but it's still a bit annoying that it's been voted for there by the majority of teams. Like, I'm not being funny. No disrespect to teams like Williams. You are a turkey voting for Christmas dinner, you absolute imbeciles. Oh, God. Okay. There's a reality to the situation of Baku. It's a very, very high-speed circuit, and we do not have high speed. Our rank on the grid for this circuit is 20th in Kevin's car and 19th in George's car. It's not great, is it? Wait, did I give Kevin the correct suspension shaft after I updated it? I can't get out this screen now, but I think I can change it before practice. Do I want to go as high as 16th for George? I think I have to. I think what we've learned this year is our straight line speed is awful, but if we can be DRS merchants, we can get a bit of free speed.
Where we're back in the country's capital.
So I feel like that has to be the name of the game, right? Okay, George is faster by 0.3 in the first sector over Kevin. Kevin is definitely slower than George. That's been a common issue. Also, our fastest opening sector has been stolen by Behrman. I'll pretend to be shocked. I am not shocked in the slightest. They're running the same spec of cars. I think Russell might have slightly fresher components, but he is so much quicker than Kevin. So much quicker. In fact, I'm looking at Behrman here. I think Behrman is catching up with Kevin. Genuinely. Kevin's going to be like a second down here. Okay, 0.8. He's 1.3 seconds down on Behrman. That's concerning, isn't it? What tyre am I running? Am I running another fresh set of softs? I can't see us making it that far in the sesh. But softs of the race could be useful. I'm kind of tempted to go used tyres on George, fresh on Kevin, and try and give Kevin a tow. But then really Russell should be the one on the fresher tyres. Chat, what would you do? I think the safest thing is to run fresh tyres, isn't it? The thing is, I don't think George needs to. Oh, there's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag. Did someone hit a wall? Signs locked up. It's not a red flag. For a moment, I started to believe.
Well, you can see the lockup. Now, they did leave it very late.
That is... you could argue that's too late, couldn't you, really? Is everyone even going to get a lap out here? Chat, this is going to be close. I need to go out by about 2 minutes. Is everyone on in-laps here? Oh, my word. Piastri's got a mechanical fault that just got worse. There's loads of people on flying laps and loads of people on in-laps. This is going to get really messy, I think. Everyone is kind of out of sync. I need to focus on my own thing here. But I don't have to... Is there even a gap to aim for here now? There isn't. Okay. Russell out, then Magnussen. Did I set it right for them to get a tow? Russell's out first. Kevin's behind. Not close enough. Maybe close enough. It depends if Russell gets blue flagged here.
But we watch our mirrors.
Watch our mirrors, yeah. I was about to say, we did he had a crash there immediately. I almost want to take manual control of Kevin now. And then push directly behind, try and close the gap. Have I left this too late? Okay, yeah, I left it too late.
A little bit of traffic.
Okay.
You're good to go.
I'll be honest, the plan of getting Kevin Magnussen a tow has not worked, but he has got lots and lots of clean air. The issue is we're coming up to so many people on in-laps. This is going to be bad, I think. In a weird way, I kind of need George to get... I've got a plan, chat. George is through. I might be cooking too hard, George, just chill. Now, when Kevin catches up, we then push again. Is this cooking too hard? This is team play here by George. Slowing down for his friend and Kevin. You know what? We'll harvest here a little bit. There we go. There we go. This is good. Then on the straight, I'm going to tick the box, don't fight teammate, and we're going to move out the way for him. This is genius. I am a genius. Come on, Kevin, we're getting you through. Don't fight, teammate. Move out of the way, George. It's great team play. Kevin, where are you? Where are you, Kevin? He better move up here. I've tried so hard. He's third fastest. My goat. My hero. I could just do that next session, but it does feel a bit... It's a bit overpowered. What are we doing? I mean, setting times is the name of the game. The issue I've got here is I've got 2 used sets of tyres for both drivers. So I think we're going to do 2 runs here on used tyres. See what the situation is. And then we might run a fresh set right at the end of quali. Okay, George, half a second up on Gasly and Lawson. That's kind of nice. George had a crazy end to that lap. Was he getting a toe off someone and I just didn't see it? I'm shocked he was as quick as that. To be fair, I'm shocked we were faster than Gasly and Lawson as well. I am definitely not going to have time for a second run here, chat, on used tyres before then going out again. So I'm just going to go for the fresh set of softs. We might only have 1 set of softs for the race. We'll see. If I come out behind signs here, shouldn't get overtaken by anyone. Should have plenty of clean air for our lap. You know what? That is a really good gap. Well done, me. I'm so clever. I think Piastri might have a pit lane start, chat, with his fault. Russell at the moment is still scraping through, but Norris is improving and so's Perez. I hate to say it, Kevin fans, your boy's not improving. I think our only chance here is Russell getting through. Kevin is far too far back to be getting a toe. Right, George, can you rock it up a little bit? I'll tell you what, the top 8 are all so close together. Whoa. Oh, he's squeezing there. Where's Kevin? Nowhere. Absolutely pissing nowhere is the answer to that. Leclerc's on an in-lap. Norris and Perez are the only people who can still go here. Norris is going to cross the line. Knocks out Leclerc. I'll tell you what, Perez could still set a decent lap here. We are safe with George. And that is probably as good as we could have hoped for. Perez squeaks in. Both Ferraris out. I mean, let's look at the positives. Kevin didn't crash. He didn't hit a wall. Some people tell me the bar is set too low at this team, and they might be right, if we're being honest. I am tempted, chat, to do what I did last race, where I saved 2 sets of fresh softs, and I don't run a new set of softs in this session. Would that be controversial? I'm hoping we'll come out directly behind Perez here. I saw Perez coming out and thought, yeah, you know what? We'll have that toe. No, Perez, don't move out the way, mate. You're meant to be giving me a toe, you absolute knobber. Sergio! Oh, well, that's not worked, has it? I thought we'll push just before the last few corners so I can get a toe. And he just moves out the way. I've been bamboozled. I mean, he's not getting a toe off us. That's the silver lining. I mean, I know for next lap on the fresh tyres if I decide to go for it, I guess. Oh, that is sad. I feel like to finish anywhere outside of like 9th and 10th, I need a toe. Right, Georgie Russ, this is a time on used tyres, so I'm not expecting a crazy performance or anything. Where are we? Yeah, you know what? That might be as good as I can hope for. I think these sorts of challenges would work across Europe. But, oh, chat, I forgot to turn down settings. Jack, you absolute idiot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Please don't run out of fuel. Please don't run... Oh, are we going to get... Okay, we're in the pit lane. Don't think you can run out of fuel in the pit lane. Ah! I knew I'd forget, chat. I knew I'd forget. Everything's fine. I feel like I kind of want to try and get a toe off someone if I can. Chat, is it worth using these tyres, or do I just go on the used tyres, try and get a decent toe if I can, and have 2 fresh sets for the race? I think I could keep 2 fresh sets. There's someone here who could be a problem for Verstappen. If they block Max... Okay, and I was going to say if they block Max or block me, it's bad, but we've got away with it. Keep going, George. Are we going to improve in Sector 1? Obviously, these are used tyres, so I can't expect monstrous performance gains. And our car is awful in a straight line. Yeah, slower Sector 1. It ain't looking good. I mean, we're pushing it, but I am not getting a toe. We're not improving. Only silver lining to all of this.
Reminder on the
Very, very, very glad that I didn't use another set. That's sad, isn't it? I might as well conserve. Now, Verstappen goes quickest by a second over us. We just don't have the pace, chat. Pierre Gasly could still knock us down a peg.
Pulling down those rear tires.
He's on his flying lap. He's not getting a toe. Is he improved? Oh, he's just started his flying lap. Oh, this is going to be a painful long wait. Oh, he's got traffic to go through, though. Maybe we'll be okay. Doesn't even need to improve that much. Needs 2 tenths, which at this circuit is nothing. I mean, we've got into Q3. You know what? Let's look at positives. Into Q3. Verstappen's going to be fastest here, I think. Yeah, he is. I mean, it's not awful, but we were a second slower than Max, which is concerning. How much do I underfuel for, chat, as well at Baku? I could really gamble on there being safety cars and chaos, but then if it doesn't happen, I look like a mug. Baku is normally chaotic. I kind of need it to be chaotic to do well, I think. Oh, we're here. Does it annoy anyone else he has an Alpine helmet still? Or is that just me? Bloody hell, our car looks pretty, doesn't it? I really hope people ahead of us are starting on softs and I can quick enough on the mediums to keep in DRS. Right, what tyre are people on? Oh, there's loads of soft runners. Antonetti's on used tyres too. We'll go on board with Kevin here. Now, there's lots and lots of soft runners here. This could get interesting if I can stay in DRS range on them. I mean, the good news for us on these mediums is if I feel like I can't get DRS on people, we're going to mirror Kevin's strategy with George as well and just full send them. That's the nice thing about starting on the mediums. There's an early red flag. I do have the options going hards to the end. I can look for the double softs if need be. Love that overtake by Kevin Magnussen. Crucially as well, Norris is holding on to the pack of soft runners in front. Detection points after this corner. If there's anywhere to deploy, it would be this corner. There's a yellow flag. Sainz is off. Carlos Sainz is in the wall. Is he okay? He's out. Is he out?
Understood.
He's crashed. I think he's just lost the rear. He already had damage, like, to his powertrain. Okay, that is a bit of a poxy crash.
Yeah, I crashed.
He didn't hit the wall hard. The DRS detection point, I think, is around here. We didn't get it. Norris is quite far back. I think the yellow flag maybe made us lift there, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay. You know what? I think this is okay all of a sudden. How's the battery for Kevin? It's not great. He's not got DRS, but Leclerc's nowhere near. And we have enough battery to get by. Let's go, Kevin. Russell did get DRS. That's big. Award Gasly and Porsche, the 3 cars in front. Kevin Magnussen, fastest lap of the race. My goat.
Copy.
My inspiration. I love him. He's got DRS on Norris as well here. Soft runners look like they're struggling already for pace. Maybe that they're harvesting and we're pushing. Well, we're not even pushing, we're just not saving anything. Kevin! Oh my word, Kevin v Norris. Side by side. Can he make it work on the Ferrari? Oh, Kevin! Chat, Kevin Magnussen might be the GOAT. People hate on him. They don't understand him. He's a misunderstood being. Like Mr. Bean and the Gruffalo.
Good job, guys.
Come on! Right, George, pit, Kevin, pit. We're starting to lose time now. But that's just because our tyres have completely gone. Our tyre wear compared to everyone else is crazy. But we've lost time with George, but to be honest, what we've gained is a charged battery. 19 seconds lost here. We should still come out clear of Lawson. Kevin's going to come out right alongside Sainz of Maloney, which is a bit less good. But I think it's okay. Right, Russell, into the pits we go. Good time, please. 2 seconds, it's good enough. Good stop. Not a good stop. Of course, Kevin gets the bad stop. How bad's this stop? Hello? Hello, are we here? Oh, we lose a place to Hadja. I mean, that is painful. All right, Russell at least did come out ahead of Lawson. I know, Kevin, it is typical. Agreed, mate. Randy would never. Hard agree. I miss Ranners. I'm not really saving fuel, chat, but I think I will save fuel later. I assume all these soft runners are just going to go soft medium. I assume. I'm conscious, chat. I've talked so much about football and football managers today. I really make Harrison's job of editing the F1 Manager videos into an F1 Manager video tricky on stream. These softs are already melting. Okay, Russell set a fastest lap of the race. I think the double softs might be the play here. Gasly pits. Now, is he going to go mediums to the end, do we think? 29 laps on the mediums, having done 22 laps on softs? I feel like that's what most people pitting now are going to be going for. Sonoda's got DRS here on me, which is pain. But we should be able to come back at him. Yeah, I think that's got to be mediums to the end. What happened to Sainz? He spun out and hit a wall. Oh, we actually stayed ahead of Yuki. Come on! Okay, apparently we overtook him back because we're shouting, come on, but everything's fine. Yeah, if a safety car or VSC happens, it's a bit shit. To be fair, if it happens from like lap 30 onwards, I can go softs to the end. And half the grid are still on softs right now and would be stuck having to go onto mediums. Albon's pitting here, so we'll get an idea of what our undercut's like to him. Okay, we pulled in massively on him.
Reminder, overtake available.
We're doing like 146. Other cars are doing 149s and 150s right now. But obviously these two cars being close to one another makes it more difficult to get past them. I know, Kev. I know.
Okay.
Kevin, you've got DRS here though, mate. Should be able to get past him here and then hold on to position. Okay, Piastri dropped. We're cooking, chat. We are actually cooking right now.
That was a nice move.
I'm going to keep Kevin pushing here just to try and get Lawson out of DRS. Hadjar is still chasing behind on some mediums, which is a bit concerning. But I think we're clear of Lawson now. Hopefully Lawson holds up Hadjar a little bit. Okay, if we're gaining 3 seconds a lap right now, is that reasonable? 3 seconds a lap is a 9-second pit stop. We only need like 7 or 8 laps to make up the time. I think we're good. As long as the safety car doesn't happen in the next 3 laps, I think our race is good no matter what. To be fair, all these guys coming into the pits now, we might come out right behind. I mean, they are all one-stopping. Crazy traffic in the pits. We've actually got ahead of Antonelli and set the fastest lap. Wowzer.
Yeah, agree.
Wow, 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 wow. We're up to 3rd. We're up to 3rd. I mean, granted, we are going to have to stop again and hunt these guys down a second time.
Albon 2 heads.
What are we doing? If Kimi comes past us here, that's fine, Kimi. We'll get DRS off you in a moment. He didn't push you off. Stop crying, you Burke. We're also getting DRS off Norris. This is good. This is actually very, very good. K-Mag's lost DRS to Norris. That probably is just the fresher mediums, but Hadjar's fallen off behind who pitted around the same time. So Kevin can just chill in clean air for the rest of the stint. The man I really need to micromanage this race is Russell. But right now we are getting some crazy free DRS. Behrman still hasn't pitted. Behrman's on the mediums. Be interesting to see when he pits, because he's going to be pitting and going on to softs a bit like we are and then having to hunt everyone down. I feel like Russell and Antonelli are just going to swap back and forth. Please. Please stay ahead. Yellow. Stroll's crashed. VSC. I think a VSC is quite good. Were we ahead for the VSC?
VSC, VSC.
Oh, we were. Things you love to see. Get the battery charged.
Copy that.
Strolls out. What happened? I mean, that is the same crash that Sainz did, but he did. That is a gearbox. Lance, you need to calm down, Lance. Lance, you get fined for that. You're swearing. Is everyone okay? I think so. It was a skill issue, really, Kev. You'd be familiar. This is helping me save some fuel, so that's quite nice. Behrman pits. What's Behrman pit for here? Is Ollie going softs to the end? Should I be going softs to the end? There's an argument to say I should be, but I don't think I should be. If that makes any sense. Okay, Behrman's on fresh softs here. He is going to cruise past me. I mean, to be fair, if Ollie goes past me here on fresh softs, if I can now keep in DRS range on him, he pulls me in towards Albon and O'Ward at the front. Okay, Russell is not in DRS range here and losing time.
Get ready.
Yeah, copy.
I really need DRS off someone. And Kimmy, can you hurry up and overtake me for DRS?
Copy.
Click overtake.
Come on, Kimmy. He's not even got DRS on me, has he? I mean, at least Behrman, who's on the fresh softs, hasn't got by. Kimmy, you're allowed to overtake. Chat, someone let Kimmy know he's allowed to overtake me here. Kimmy, I want you to pass me, please. We're both losing time to the people in front, Kimmy. If I go harvest, will he go past?
Copy.
No. No is the answer to that. He's now going to overtake me at a point that's not beneficial at all.
Yep, fine.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep in DRS range here. It's kind of important I do. And if he does keep me in DRS range, maybe we can both catch the guys in front.
Okay, maybe.
He's got a charged battery.
Copy.
Hadjar's actually pulled a little bit ahead of Magnussen and Piastri, but that's okay.
Keep going.
This is a marathon, not a sprint for Kevin Magnussen. Just need to get 18th for the sponsor objective as well. Yeah, Porsche to Norris is the gap we're going to come out into when we pit with Russell. But right now with Russell, we're getting a lot of free time with Antonelli, like massively overperforming what the car can do just by staying in DRS. This is quite good because I'm saving the fuel as well with both drivers. Please not a slow stop. Kev already lost 6 seconds. If it happens again, I'm going to be sad. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's twice. There's like a 20% chance of an error and he's had it twice in 3 stops we've done. I'm so sad, Kevin. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. You have been f***ed. That is the technical terminology for what I've witnessed. How late do I leave it pitting here with Russell? I'm still in DRS. They're actually catching up to the front runners.
We just keep the head down and we do as best as we can, okay?
I am deploying now to stay in DRS.
Overtake available.
The longer I stay out here on these softs, the more I can push the next set of softs. Is kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, if the errors all happen for Kevin in the stops and Russell doesn't get any, that's fine. That would be good. I can live with that as an outcome. Sorry, Kev.
Charge on.
We're now in a DRS train with the front leaders. I've been able to save all the fuel I needed to save.
Charge off.
This might be the lap to pit. Because the DRS zone is so early, I can actually make a call on whether or not I'm going to be in DRS at the end of the lap. If we're not in DRS, I pit this lap. If we are in DRS, I pit the lap after. Risk that I don't have DRS here. I'm going to deploy and try and keep in. Yeah, no DRS. Right, it's the lap to pit. 15 laps to go. We're going to come out in loads of clean air. We have about 19 seconds to make up in 15 laps. That definitely feels doable if the stop's good. Okay, big stop here. Please, no error. Thank you. Why couldn't we have that earlier? I tell you what, with our pit exit, like with our pit box being so close to the pit exit, it's crazy how quick we're back on track there, isn't it? 14 laps is still a lot of racing. Lawson's reeled me in there. Our car just doesn't have pace. Yellow flag. If this is a safety, it's another VSC. A VSC's not bad.
Push.
Okay.
I mean, it's not good. Another VSC. Who's out? Bottas. What happened?
Follow the reference.
Ah, this eats into my time to catch up with people. Same corner. Same corner. 3 incidents on that corner.
Car in the wall.
Ah. I mean, on the one hand, I can full send the tyres and I'm not going to have to worry about any fuel saving measures. On the other, I'm now losing the best laps on these fresh softs to chase. If it was a full safety car, though, everyone would pit. So this is, like, not the worst. It could have been worse. If I'd stayed out an extra lap, chat. If I'd stayed out an extra lap, if only I was a time traveller. A second faster than the leaders that lap. 17 seconds down, though. Best position might be 5th. The VSC really screwed us. But that's the game. All right, come on, Kevin. Come on, Kev. Do it for me, Kev. Get past Carlos Sainz. I'm going to keep everything turned up to just try and make sure Sainz can't come back at me in DRS. Kevin Magnussen, fastest lap. Mum, get the camera.
Copy.
Oh, keep pushing. Okay, we're good. Can we stay? Sainz's mechanical faults got worse, and he's still in an absolute rocket ship that can race me. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Kush Miney hit the wall. Miney hit the wall. It hasn't.
Yellow flag now.
It hasn't caused a VSC or safety car. Oh my word! That was not. I thought it was going to be a little tap. That was not a love tap. That was aggressive love right there with the wall. Kind of lucky there was no one closer behind him, because that probably would be a red flag. 3rd time this race Kevin's had fastest lap. That's why he's the GOAT, chat. Don't disrespect Kevin Magnussen. Okay.
Copy.
Want to get DRS on Perez, right? Overtake him. Then we're going to try and get Gasly in the very next DRS zone at the start of next lap. It's going to be like a little hopscotch. We're going to hop over them both in 2 DRS zones back to back.
You can use overtake if you need.
Understood.
That's the dream. If I tick driving clean air here, will he go to the side?
Yeah, copy.
No. God damn it, George. Why don't you make intelligent overtakes? Perez doesn't have DRS this lap. If he gets in next lap, I'm going to struggle to pass him, so I have to get him here.
I can do right there.
Okay, head down. We keep focusing.
Head down, George. Head down, thumbs up. Greatest classroom game ever. Fastest lap of the race set for Hadjar. Things you hate to see.
Copy.
All right, we'll get Gasly on the start-finish straight next time. Big overtake for George.
In front of us, Gasly.
Come on! I think best I can hope for is 5th here. 7 laps left. We're 13 seconds behind the leaders. Did gain on the leaders by almost 2 seconds, though. Okay, Mag's nearly got the DRS as well on Charles. In fact, he has got it.
Gasly, 6/10 ahead.
He's cooking. Look after your
That's
tyres
okay.
here, Kev. No, mate, it's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. I've got to babysit him here, chat. This is getting intense.
Okay,
Perez is
don't
behind
forget
us
to-
as well, although he's further behind.
You've got everything. You've got everything. Press on hold available.
Yep, fine.
Oh, he moved across. It's really weird. Sometimes the drivers like commit to going right on this straight, and if they don't get by, they just kind of sit behind like lemons. Okay, we get DRS here, right? Yeah, we do, and we can deploy. Okay, George, time to push.
We stay in the
A little bit of harvest here for Russell probably isn't a bad idea. I'm pretty much guaranteed to have the DRS on per share here.
Where you can.
If I can save a bit of battery, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
Let's try to take opportunity.
I almost want to get past Bashir in the second DRS zone, not this first one. I might get past him here even though I'm on harvest, which would be wild. Perez is still behind.
Copy.
I mean, is he not weaving on the straight? Can we have a black flag for weaving? Oh, we're flying. Harvest here.
Keep the head down.
Oh, big. Now we deploy out this corner.
Stop the lift off turn 1, please.
Oh, chat, it's a stressful race. Can you tell I'm locked in?
Overtake available.
Okay, Magnussen's dropped Leclerc.
Need
That's
a little
good.
bit more lift off, please.
Brachet's behind us but can't catch. Verstappen's next up the road. I think if we get Verstappen, that's probably our race run, sadly. I don't think I can catch Albon and friends further up the road. They're like 9 seconds ahead. But to be honest, this would still be a crazy overperformance if we pull it off. We got into DRS range.
Okay,
I
charger.
almost don't want to overtake Verstappen on the start finish. I want to get DRS on him, but actually overtake him in the after turn 2. Carving through the field like this is very fun in F1 Manager. Like these kind of strategies are like my guilty pleasure, I think. I don't want to overtake here.
Keep the head down.
I want to sit behind him through this sector. I hope George has got the memo. George has not got the memo. Okay, well, you know what, George? If you want to push, mate, we push.
Charge off. 4 more laps.
4 laps to go. There's actually not that many
This
laps
is your
left.
race now.
It is your race now. I don't know why he's saying it like that. I've deployed there. Max with DRS is going to be a problem, I
And keep
think.
up a bit of lift off for fuel, please.
If we stay ahead, it's massive. Oh, it could be
You
big.
can use the deploy.
I really need to drop him out of DRS range here. We've abandoned Kev. Kev's doing his job. Kev's having fun. He's catching up to Yuki at 2 miles an hour. I feel like I've got to let Max get by here and come back at him. He is also pushing really hard here. He did a 1:47.3 last lap. He's going to be like at a 1:44 here.
It's 3 more laps. We need a bit of recharge of the battery.
I don't mind if Verstappen gets ahead here. Oh, we got the DRS. That might be enough for me to stay ahead now. Massive! Ollie's starting to gather form.
P5.
Yeah, kind of. He started on the medium tyres when everyone except ourselves and a handful of other cars started on the softs. And he got a cheap pit stop off his mediums. Off his mediums onto the softs, which no one else got. He has been good today, don't get me wrong.
Good job.
But he has had a bit of luck with the strategy. Oh, K-Mag, that might be the last overtake we do here, chat. I mean, he's still got to hold on to the position, mind you, with Kevin. Little DRS-y overtake first person. Okay, I'm afraid to say I think that is just our race run. Barring any craziness at the end. I mean, Ward and Albon are fighting, and Behrman and Antonelli are fighting for the lead of the race, mind you, in front. You know, if this front 4, who are all overtaken still, want to have a scrap and cause some issues, give us a podium if 2 of them crash, that'd be nice.
1 more lap.
We're only 5.6 seconds behind them as well. To be fair, 5th is still really good. We started 10th. So the strategy was the right call. Which is nice to be able to say, because you can't always say that. This battle for first, though, is kind of crazy. Behrman's in the lead over Antonelli and then Albon. If things stay as they are, Albon will lead the Drivers' Championship. Then it'll be Sainz and Behrman tied. It's actually a crazy battle at the front. Is Antonelli going to get it on the last lap? Is O'Ward going to get Albon as well, actually? Porsche could end up with a double podium here. Still our former team. It's going to be a race to the line. Can Antonelli do it? He's doing everything he can. He just can't seem to find the gap. Meanwhile, O'Ward, is he going to finish ahead? Wow. It was a photo finish. Russell gets 5th. We'll take that. How close was this at the end?
Takes the win.
Antonelli did the thing where he doesn't move to the side. But look at the 2 cars behind, chat, side by side for the finish. Wow, that was close. What was the... We'll see what the official gap was, because this time can change. P5 for George, though, is huge. Kev's done his job, too. Shout out to Kev. Some people will criticise him for 13. Look, he's not done what George has done. I'll admit it. But George hanging on to DRS like he did was big. Without the pit stop issues, Kevin might have finished as high as 11th. I mean, to be fair, we might have even got like different DRS and stuff then, right? To go even quicker. That's still okay. We hit the sponsor objective. Our car's bad in a straight line. Oh my word. Albon's in P1, chat. Look at that battle. Albon then, Sainz and Behrman are tied on 1-4-2. Albon's only won 1 race all year. Sainz has won 4. Behrman's won 2. But Albon is just super consistent and he keeps getting bonus points for pole position. Of course, in this universe this year, there is a point for pole position. That is currently giving Albon the championship, that rule change. Antonelli and O'Ward aren't too far behind. The McLarens do seem like they are just the 4th fastest car. And the constructors, Red Bull are clear because Perez is useless. I mean, it's very like real life, this game, isn't it? What about fastest pit stop? I mean, Porsche have done well, haven't they? We're still ahead of Ferrari. That is all that matters. Shit, that is sad. Did Kevin lose that much time on the first stop? In my head, he only lost like 6 seconds across both. But that's comfortably like 10 seconds lost. I mean, he got his sponsor agenda. Kevin could have gotten the points without the bad pit stops, genuinely.